February is the month of love. And indeed, everything that we have been doing this month has reflected that love. And this month has been full of very memorable events in Rotary, especially in our district. It bears more significance because of its relevance to our foundation 120 years ago in Chicago. It is apt, therefore, to begin this edition of DG Speaks by congratulating all of us and thanking God for the privilege to witness and celebrate this great milestone. As I attempt to imagine how Paul Harris envisioned Rotary's future in his Chicago office in 1905, I could hear the palpable thoughts of this visionary and optimist, dreaming of a future where Rotary would be a global force for good. I could imagine him gazing out of the window that hot summer afternoon, thinking of a world where Rotary Club spanned the globe, with members from diverse backgrounds and cultures working together to address the world's most pressing challenges. I could imagine him thinking about the four-way test becoming a guiding principle for individuals, for businesses, and governments worldwide. What of our Rotary service projects? I could imagine him thinking that we're improving the lives of millions, from eradicating polio to promoting literacy, providing clean water, and supporting disaster relief efforts. Technology enabling Rotary members to connect and collaborate seamlessly across borders, sharing ideas, expertise, and resources to amplify their impact. We must have been thinking of Rotary's leadership, development programs, and empowering countless individuals to become change makers in their communities, fostering a culture of servant leadership and social responsibility. As he looked out at the world in 2025, he must have been filled with pride and hope, with the conviction that Rotary's dream of a more peaceful, equitable, and just world is within reach. And I'm very certain that he must have been honored to have played a part in its journey. Rotary has achieved all of this and a lot more. We therefore have good reasons to celebrate our beginning, and more importantly, to also lay solid foundation for a brighter and greater future for our organization. There was no better way to commemorate this event than talking about peace in our contemporary society. The World Peace and Understanding Conference dealt on the topic, Mending the Fractures, the Magic of a Healed Future, with a cerebral and thought-provoking lecture by Bishop Kukah. The four panelists from diverse backgrounds and professions took turns to analyze the theme and provide solutions in the very brilliant exercise moderated by Rotarian John. The occasion was also used to honor Rotarians who supported Rotary Foundation with a symbolic $120 by 120 Rotarians for Rotary at 120 years. My appreciation goes to Past Assistant Governor Ralph Abanom and his team for organizing such a beautiful conference. District leadership. Allow me to formally welcome back our District Governor-elect, Prince Henry Akinyele from the International Assembly in Orlando, thanking God for journeying mercies and the opportunity of experiencing a refreshing, exciting, and inspiring time. He comes fully charged and equipped to lead us to unite for good. This weekend, he will commence his learning seminars with the DTLS at Orchid Hotel. This month provides a watershed in the history of our district. The very first interview of candidates suggested by clubs for the position of governor was conducted by the district nominating committee. Out of 5 candidates that went for the interview, Rotarian Samuel Ayetutu was proposed as the most qualified Rotarian for that position. It is my pleasure. Yesterday, 26 February, marked the end of the window period of challenge to his nomination. And I'm happy to inform you that as at the close of yesterday, there was no challenge. It is my pleasure, therefore, to announce the confirmation of Rotarian Samuel Ayetutu of the Rotary Club of Omole Golden as our district governor nominee designate. He will serve our district as district governor in 2027-2028 Rotary year. I want to use this opportunity to thank all Rotarians for being part of this exhaustive but rewarding legislative and elective process. Evening with the district governor. Earlier in the month, we witnessed a very refreshing and beautiful evening with the district governor. The occasion was used to appreciate the committees that have completed their assignments in this Rotary year. The evening was obviously a very great improvement over the previous event. And I sincerely thank the chairman, past President Adeyemi, and all members of his committee. Rotary Foundation Dinner and Dance. This was another great event that beautified the month. The Rotary Foundation Dinner and Dance put together for the triple objective to raise funds for Rotary Foundation and also offer Rotarians the platform to dine and dance. We enjoyed all of this to the maximum. The event was sparkled with the presence of the past Rotary International Vice President, Yinka Babalola, and many other special guests of the committee chair, Honorable Commissioner Rotarian Adijat Adeleye. At that program, 7 new major donors and several Paul Harris Fellows were recognized and decorated. Whilst clubs that supported the event were also celebrated. The credits and gratitude go to IPP Adijat Adeleye for the exceptionally excellent performance of the committee. Now let's talk membership. Rising from the membership loss in December 2024, our number is gradually coming up. As of yesterday, 26 February, the membership rose to 2,269, representing a net gain of 133 in the Rotary year. Rotary Club of Ikeja Golden, which was erroneously terminated, has now been reinstated. And I'm also happy to inform you that a new club has joined us, and that is Rotary Club of Amowo Prestige, with a charter list of 25 members. Rotary Foundation. Consequent upon the excellent performance of the Rotary Foundation Dinner and Dance Committee, the total contribution to the Rotary Foundation witnessed a big boost. And currently the figures are as follows. For annual program fund, $149,351. Polio, $15,844. Endowment, $2,000. Others, $36, making a total of $167,232. I'm very optimistic that this number will continue to rise because of the heart of giving that Rotarians in these districts have imbibed. Club visits. Altogether, 60 clubs have been visited as of yesterday. Most of the others will have to come to the district office for their official visit. They've kept postponing the visit for one reason or the other. But we need to get done with this aspect of our responsibilities. Now, I'll also quickly talk about our ongoing projects. The first one will be the peace study at Olabisi Onabanjo University. And I'm happy to report that there is tremendous progress with regard to this study program. The first cohort of students will conclude their 3-month course on Saturday. That is 2 days from now. Whilst the second cohort of 50 students commence the lectures on the 14th of February. There will be a joint graduation ceremony for the 80 students in May when the second cohort completes their course. Once again, I must appreciate all the members of that committee led by past President Dr. Bankole. They've been doing a lot to coordinate the program and also coordinate the students. They've been paying visits to the school to ensure that they meet with the students physically and encourage them. So Dr. Bankole and your group, I say a very big thank you. Just as I also thank Professor Aborishade, who is leading the team from Agorwuye. So when the time comes, we'll invite Rotarians to rejoice with us at the joint graduation ceremony in May. Sickle cell disease building projects. Good work is also going on. Construction work has resumed after a period of inactivity. The electrical, plumbing, aluminum, and plastering works are already in place. And as I informed you earlier on, the furnishing and equipping will be funded through Global Grant. We are expecting response from Rotary Foundation concerning the grant. District grant allocation. I'm happy to inform you that the checks to the clubs that met all the criteria for the grant application were disbursed yesterday at a brief ceremony at the district level. And we appeal to them to ensure that these projects are concluded for May, so that we can also in turn write a detailed report to the Rotary Foundation. My appreciation goes to the DRFC, that is the District Rotary Foundation Chair, and the Grant Committee Chair, that's PDG Onabadijo and the KELUA respectively, for their supervision and leadership of the process through all the stages. Mission for Vision. The screening that commenced on 7th of January will be concluded at OTA today, 27th February, ending a very rigorous and energy-sapping exercise. The provisional statistics as at yesterday, I will give them just now. The total number of patients screened, 2,314, and the total number of cataract cases diagnosed, 894, out of which I'm happy to let you know that a total of 505 surgeries have already been done. The surgical exercise continues, and our target, as you all recall, is 1,000 cataract surgeries. These amazing figures are as a result of the professional astuteness of the chairman of the committee, Dr. Jerry, past assistant governor, and the solid support and commitment of all the members. Of course, we also enjoyed the quality of care that could only have come from the standard of the flagship Eye Foundation Hospital Limited. We are most grateful and thankful to everyone, including all the volunteers from so many Rotary clubs, including the core team, including the media team that were always present at each of these screening exercises. So I thank you so profusely. Rotary Youth Exchange. Our exchange student to Germany, Joy Wokede, sponsored by the Rotary Club of Amungu, has settled into a new home and is beginning to integrate into German culture, which is one of the primary objectives of the exchange program. The committee is working to establish an exchange agreement with another district in a different country. The committee will share information with all clubs as soon as that opportunity is secured so that interested clubs can apply. DWEF. The extension of the call for application has been done till tomorrow, 20th of February, so that we could have enough candidates for this very important program. After the deadline, there will be screening of the candidates, and there's also going to be aptitude tests on 8th of April, 2025. And you all recall that the sponsorship amount has increased from 100,000 to 150,000. The WEF will write to clubs and Rotarians who pledged various amounts during the club DG club visits, so that we can have enough funds in the pool for this wonderful program. Now, I'll talk about the coming events, and the first one, of course, is the Districts Conference 2025, which will happen, as you all know, from 29th of May to 1st of June. Arrangements are in top gear towards this pioneer district conference. We are expecting Rotary International to advise us of the details of the RI rep very soon. I'm in touch with them. The committee is seeking support from clubs in the areas of registration and placement of goodwill messages and adverts in the commemorative brochure. The sale of gala night tickets will commence from next month, that is March. Then the Calgary Rotary International Convention, and we continue to notice a lot of progress in the arrangements. As we speak, over 160 visas have been issued out of the 302 official applications. We had 80 rejections, but the committee is encouraging resubmission of applications for those who are rejected. And the committee also advises timely payments of the Rotary International Conference registration fees by those that are already with visas. We also note that many participants have registered and paid for the Nigerian nights that will be arranged by this committee. And it is noteworthy that in a bid to further strengthen our mutual relationship, the committee chair received an invitation from the Office of the Deputy High Commissioner of the Canadian Embassy, Mr. Carlos Rogers, for a meeting to discuss further on the visa application. This, of course, is a good recognition of Rotary as an organization. I want to thank the chairman, A.G. Dayoneidu, all members of this committee. Rotary Friendship Exchange. The exchange team to Turkey is already populated, and most of them have applied for visa. The original date of travel, which was 15 February, had to be adjusted because of the late arrival of the visas. Some of the members of the team just received their visas this week. So we are going to negotiate with our hosts in Turkey about a new date. And just last week, we inaugurated the District Intervention Committee, and they have gone to work to ensure that the terms of reference are adequately covered before the end of this Rotary year. Distinguished Rotarians, this is a brief summary of what has been happening in your district in the last 1 month. And I'll be happy for questions on the areas that I've highlighted, and indeed any aspect of the district administration. Thank you very much, all Rotarians. This has been a very impactful and very significant month in our Rotary calendar for this pioneer year. I want to thank once again everyone that has been instrumental to our progress and our forward march. Thank you, one. I really, really appreciate everyone. So I'll be waiting for questions and comments. Let me recognize everyone that is here with us. I think I can see that we have 59 Rotarians joining us now, and the number is still growing. This is very encouraging and very beautiful. So I wish all of us a good afternoon as I wait for the questions. Thank you very much. Over to you, moderator, Rotarian John, the super moderator. Well, while we are waiting for the moderator, let me also say that a few days ago, I was at the installation of the president of one of our Interact clubs. That is the Interact club of Boxwood School in Abeokuta. I was particularly impressed by the quality of the leadership of the club and also the members of that club and the students generally. And I want to thank the members of Rotary Club of Abeokuta, people sponsors of that program, of that club. They did so very well. That is a good example of what our Interact club should look like. So on behalf of the district and on behalf of the district Interact chair, I want to thank Rotary Club of Abeokuta Metro and the Interact club of Boxwood School. Thank you. Over to you, moderator.
All right, thank you so very much, my DG. So sorry, that was a little technical hitch, but we are back on air now. Fellow Rotarians, the DG has spoken. as usual, very eloquent and very factful. And so we are going to allow him to take some rest. But right now, I will be inviting the chairman of committees to give us some reports. Like I said, this is also a platform avenue for our chairman of committees to sell their events to us as Rotarians, so that we can subscribe and make their job very easy. I know that we have the representative of the chairman of On to Calgary, in person of Dr. Esther Amoye in the house, to give us report in that regard. Can we have you, Doctor? Can we have you, the immediate president Rotary Club of Akomajo? Go ahead, please.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And I greet you, sir, my irresistible district governor. Thank you so much for your leadership. Some fellow Rotarians, it's a delight to be here on behalf of the chairman. And I would like to give an update on what we have done so far, so that everybody can be aware of the progress that we have made. Now we have, so far, almost 160 approved visas out of and I give this report on behalf of my chairman, out of 302 officially submitted. 80 have been rejected so far. And so what we have been doing is to also encourage resubmission for those who are willing to still go ahead to do that at this time. Our chairman also has an invitation. So he's been having a lot of engagements to just make sure everything goes smoothly. Rotarian DNI has an invitation from the Office of the Deputy Commissioner, Mr. Carlos Rogers, in Lagos for a meeting to discuss further on the visa applications. And that will be coming up next week. So another area that is also important for us is to please ask, to encourage Rotarians who have visas to kindly ensure payment for the recon registration fee on time. That is very, very important to us at this time. And then, of course, due to the preparation that we have ongoing for the district convention, the RI convention, we have the Ankaras ready now at the district office. Please, all the registrants should kindly go ahead to pay and pick up at the district office accordingly. Now, payment for Niger Calgary party is closed, and that is in Naira payments because of planning. However, the chairman and the committee have decided that there will be further slots available. However, it will have to be in Canada, and it must be paid in that currency, either Canadian or US dollars. Now, he asked me to emphasize one particular area, which is the new application, that even though we are not officially encouraging this, but we will not discourage anyone who may want to do this. However, people must know that district letter will not be issued at this time for this purpose. So those are the major areas that we have in terms of report from from our committee. Thank you, sir.
Your speaker is not working. Please check your connection.
I hope I was audible.
Yes, you were. Thank you very much, past President Dr. Amoye. That was a nice presentation.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah,
I don't know if you have any questions.
Any questions, please?
It's from the device. Mr. Moderator, am I good? Is it?
Can we have questions? Are there questions for past President Esther, representative of the chairman for on to category committee. Questions from Rotarians? All right, thanks so much. Let's save time. If there are questions, we can put them on the chat room, and so she will give us answers to them. Thank you very much for coming. It's nice to see you on DG Speaks. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Thank you, sir.
Okay. We also have the chairman Discon, our PAG, Satuyi in the house. The floor is yours if you are ready. Thank you.
Before she comes in, my moderator, and I appreciate the immediate past District Governor Ife Ejeze of District 9112 for joining us. We appreciate your presence here. Iyabeji, thank you very much for your presence. This chair, you can go ahead now.
Okay, maybe if the DG wants to fill in the gap in that regard.
What is the question, moderator?
Okay, people want some information on the website. I would expect
On the
that
web.
Chairman, yes.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. The web, I just told you that we had to extend the deadline for the submission of applications. That new deadline will close tomorrow. We had to do this because only very few people applied during the initial timeline. But I do hope that by tomorrow, we'll have had enough applicants for this program. We also have a timeline for other activities. There is going to be screening by the committee. That is the physical screening. And of course, they will go for the aptitude test on the dates that are now, I think it's the 8th of April. The aptitude test is conducted by WAEC, the CBT conducted by WAEC, in order to determine the intellectual capacity of the students. After this, when we have confirmed the candidates that are eligible, we shall invite them to the district for the usual presentation of checks, meeting them physically.
All right, thank you so very much, my DG.
I want to
go ahead, sir.
Yes, I want to thank all those clubs that assisted the district generously with the WEF contributions. And on this note, I also want to thank the chair of the WEF fundraising. That is the charter president of Rotary Club of Greenfield, Chief Francis Okuta. He did so much at each of the district's governor's visits, by even donating personally towards the web on various occasions. So I thank you, Charter President Charles Okuta, for this wonderful support. Okuti, for this wonderful support and leadership.
Thank you so very much, my DG. On behalf of the DISCON chairman, okay, we'll have Rotarian Ayodele Dada give us some information. Over to you.
Thank you. Good afternoon, irreplaceable district governor, the district leaders, and the fellow Rotarians for this awesome moment. Thank you very much. Our DJ has spoken well. I want to speak on behalf of the DISCON 2025, on behalf of my chairperson of the committee. At that moment, we have good numbers of Rotarians that have registered for conference. Our target is to register about 1,300 Rotarians. As at now, we have close to that. So the registration fee at that moment is 40,000 naira for Rotarians. For guests, 30,000. For Rotaractors is 20,000 naira. And this window will close by April 30th. So from May 1st to May 29th, commencement of this form, the registration will increase to 50,000 naira. And as at moment, all the booths has been paid for. So we still have the conference village that is still open. We have little number for interested people that want to be part of the conference village. And also towards the conference, there's going to be a Lovety match between team of Lagos and team of Ogun on the 29th of May, before we move into the welcome party on that particular day. So those are the information that we have for now, and we urge Rotarians to stay register and to support us in one way or the other, so that we can have an awesome pioneer conference. Thank you very much, DG and fellow Rotarians.
Thank you very much, Rotarian Oladele Dada. Thank you, Ayodele Dada, for that. Filling in the gap for the chairman, DISCON, who had always spoken so very well concerning DISCON. We are happy to note that we will be experiencing a wow pioneer DISCON at Abeokuta. And we as Rotarians, I believe, we are also very ready and prepared to seize the moment and have the greatest of fun come the period when we'll be having this program. DG, this question is to you, and it's from me actually. What are the special things you are looking out for during this DISCON, being a pioneer DISCON?
That's a very great question, and I'm happy that this is coming on. Everything pioneer also has innovations, and one of them is what I just been said. It's going to be a novelty match, and I dare say that's going to be a very wonderful one. Also, in terms of the quality of the guests who will be there, it's going to be marvelous. And of course, the topic should be so carefully chosen that it's going to reflect the need for knowledge updates in Rotary. The Gala Night is going to be a very superb occasion for Rotarians, one that is different from what we have been having hitherto. So these are some of the highlights, and I want to join the DISCON committee to invite all Rotarians to this wonderful occasion. You know that this is the largest congregation of Rotarians in one place, and for that reason, we need to make it so enjoyable, to be fun for everyone, and to be a refreshing and relaxing moment for each and every one of us. I want to assure you that you enjoy every minute of the 3 days that you'll be in Abeokuta for the conference.
Thank you so very much. Thank you so very much, DG. That is so reassuring for especially new Rotarians that would be attending DISCON for the very first time. So thank you so very much. And that team, the the committee, the discount committee. We can see the great work that you are doing. We also want to appreciate you on behalf of fellow Rotarians. Yeah, is that time when we want to ask the DG questions. So by raise of hands, kindly just indicate, and so that we are very orderly, and then we will give you the space and give you the platform to go ahead and ask DG questions. So fellow Rotarians, over to you. The time right now is 4 minutes past 1. DG is very busy, has a lot of other things to do, so let's make it snappy. And right now, DG, we have 63 participants on today's DG Speaks. Yes, I know last DG Speaks we were up to 73 or 75, as a matter of fact. So right now we have 63, and we are still counting. Yes, questions, fellow Rotarians? Well, I can ask the questions, but
okay.
This
sorry,
be very
I raise up my hand.
okay. Yes, go ahead, sir. Marufdin Ola, sorry, Rotarian.
Yeah. Good afternoon, my DG, district leaders, club president, fellow Rotarians. My question is on the area of finance. I'm a chartered accountant by profession. I want to ask, why are we not having a uniform accounting software for the district and for the clubs? I've observed this over the years, that each club has their own accounting, the way they do their own financial. Is it out of norm for the district to have a uniform accounting software for all the clubs, so that it will be uniform, make life easier when DG is coming for review? That's the question.
Thank you. Thank you very much, my dear Rotarian. Of course, as an accountant, I agree that that would be the most optimal situation, where there's a continuity between the district and the various clubs in terms of seamlessness of account software. But we also do know that clubs are autonomous and independent, and they tend to do it their way. That is not to say that the district cannot advise them, but a lot depends on the clubs themselves, and it would have been ideal if we all use the same accounting package. But that is not the current situation. It can still be advised if clubs can link up with the district software. But like I said, every club has its own peculiarities, and we can only advise. But thank you for that professional question. It will ease our accounting processes if that were the case. So I appreciate it. We have a second look at it at future times. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, my DG. Yes, fellow Rotarians, the DG is still very much around to take questions, even as we stylishly round up the program. If we have questions, let's make it known. If we are not ready to speak, we can send questions to the chat room. We'll pick them and read them out. Yeah, DG, on membership and Rotary Foundation, the figures are changing. What would you adduce to that, sir?
Well, in December last year, most clubs deleted for reasons that we all know. But I think the number is coming up now. And of course, we also know that a new Rotary Club has joined us. That boosted the number. And beyond that, Rotarians are also getting to know that membership is, we're a membership organization, and we can only improve on our process when the number gets bigger. So we continue to appeal to Rotary clubs to ensure that they invite more members. I think we are getting used to the issue of dollar rates now. I think that has stabilized and we are getting used to it. So we expect more members to come in this second half of the Rotary year. Remembering that we had a goal of adding 690 new Rotarians. The figure we have now is a far cry from that. It's just 133. But nothing is impossible if every club ensures that we have more members. Still speaking on that, I want to remind all our clubs that have outstanding RI invoice dues. It's very necessary that these dues are paid on time. You don't need to wait for the deadline. And we don't want, and District 9111, to lose any clubs again for failure to pay the RI. I learned that my last statement was not heard.
Yes, that was a technical.
Yeah, sorry about that. I was appealing to all club presidents to ensure that they pay the semi-annual invoice so as to avoid any termination that may arise therefrom. We are also monitoring the payments from our own end here, and we shall continue. We don't want any of our clubs to be terminated for reason of non-payment of the semi-annual dues. So I appeal to all our irresistible presidents to ensure that all the clubs are carried over to July 1 next Rotary year. I want to appreciate the presence of our DGE, Prince Henry Akinyele. We want to hear your voice, fresh from Orlando.
DGE, over to you, sir.
I can see the hand of PAG Olalekan Alaba. I think he wants to make some comments.
Yes,
so we'll recognize that.
Yes, good afternoon, everyone. My DG, good afternoon, sir. I was at the academic board and somebody called to tell me that I was multitasking, having this meeting and having the other one. So I didn't know when I was called. So they said probably I have to make some comments. I don't know whether it concerns my chairmanship of the web, so that I can make the comments, sir.
You can say go ahead, my chair.
Okay, sir. Sir, I just want to use this medium, sir, to appeal to presidents of clubs. It is so disheartening that presidents of various clubs were negligent in sending candidates to us for the web. And there is no club that did not contribute to the web. So it saddens my heart that a larger chunk of our members, our presidents, are not presenting a candidate for the web. And I just want to seize this opportunity to appeal to them that within the limited window that we have for them to do this, they can still do that. And they can just send it to WhatsApp instead of going to district. because of the time, they can send it to us on our WhatsApp so that we can treat and go ahead with the aptitude test for them, for the candidates. The aptitude test for the candidate will be conducted by WAEC, and the test has been scheduled for 11th of March, 2025. After the aptitude test, we are going to have the oral interview to actually confirm indigency on the 25th March at 10 a.m. Then the main award ceremony for the candidate will be on the 8th of April, 2025. So I still want to say that President should please submit names of your candidates so that your club could be part of this. Thank you so very much, sir.
Thank you very much, my chairman, sir. That was very thoughtful of you. Yes, can we have our IPDG Omotunde Lawson speak?
Thank you very much, distinguished moderator. Good morning, my irresistible supersonic district governor, because you move at the speed of light from what we can all see.
Oh, really?
Oh, yes, my DG.
Good morning, the only Kusheleri. I say, oh,
thank you very much for all you've done so far, sir. We are so proud of you. Yes, fellow Rotarians, good morning. Our DG, DGN, and fellow Rotarians. I bring good tidings from the Action Group for Reproductive, Maternal and Child Health, Nigeria. Well, I want to speak briefly, just for about 2 minutes, on this action group, particularly as it affects us as Rotarians in Nigeria. This is an action group that covers all the districts in Nigeria. And you know that we even have a Rotary Foundation grant that is being utilized to improve maternal and child health as we speak. And that grant is the Programs of Scale grant of 2 million naira. $2 million. Sorry. And of course, many don't know what is happening or what has happened, but we have tried to sensitize Rotarians on what has happened or what is happening as it continues to go on and go on. But I want to say that this is an action group that needs a lot of members. But a lot of advocacy needs to be done on this action group, particularly the reason why it is in existence. There are 4 states that are actually as pilot scales under this programs of scales, and Southwest Ekiti State, which is under, Southwest zone is one of the 6 geopolitical zones that are taking part in these programs of skills. And the Southwest is what I cover as the zone coordinator, which is made up of 6 different states. Ekiti, Lagos, Osun, Ondo, Oyo, and Ogun State. 6 states precisely in Southwest. PAG Oloyede is the coordinator for Lagos State, and our past president, Said Abolore, is the coordinator for Ogun State. We have other coordinators for the other 4 states. Now, what is it? What I'm talking about? We need members to join this action. Action group is made up of Rotarians, Rotaractors, volunteers, anyone who can buy into this advocacy so that we can further improve maternal and child health. The pilot states, I can tell you, the local government where they have instituted this program of skills, in the last 1.5 years, no single maternal and child death has been recorded, not even one. In all those local governments covered by those 4 states that are pilot states in Nigeria. And we can get it better because this program will be scaled down to many other states in the Southwest, not only Ekiti State that is in Southwest now. Lagos will be part of the scaling down now. So the fund we posted on this platform, the funds were released just yesterday, where you can decide to be a member. Like I said, it's not only for Rotarians, non-Rotarians, Rotaractors, interactors, other volunteers. When you get to be part of this move, so that we can really expand our reach and increase our impact in ensuring maternal and child health. The flyers are out. They're on all social media, all Rotary platforms. Please join us so that we can do it better. Thank you very much.
Thank you so very much, our IPDG, the co-celery herself. For those who don't know, that is actually a title. It's actually an EGBA title right now. So thank you so very much, ma'am. You've spoken so very well. And somebody had actually written that it's so very thoughtful and very happy to have such information regarding maternal child health. There's somebody also had raised his hand, wants to give an information on.
I think it's the PhD, Dr. Oloyede.
Yes.
There was a time he raised his hand.
Yes. Rotary Mission Committee.
Okay. Well, thank you so much, Mr. Moderator. I say greetings to the district governor and other district leaders present this afternoon at this forum. I will just give a 2 minutes information concerning the AMPA Rotary mission for this year. AMPA stands for Association of Nigerian Physicians in the Americas, and Rotary stands for what we all know Rotary stands for. In the last couple of years, we have maintained very close collaboration and partnership in executing missions, both medical and surgical, starting from our district 910 before we moved into 911 and 912. And I must quickly remark again that AMPA is on record. AMPA is on record that the most successful mission they've had is the mission they've done with Rotary 910. And the sustained relationship over the years. This year, the same mission is coming up shortly in April, precisely between April 4th and 13th. But there is a little bit of adjustment we need to make with respect to the way that we have been doing it and we are going to do it this year. Precisely, Rotary is going to partner with AMPA to execute one major medical mission, a huge one, on the 4th of April, 2025. And that is the Rotary partnership with AMPA this year. However, because they rely on us for so many things and the success of their missions over the years, we're also going to partner with them in some other areas, including surgical, which will take place in Luth and FMC, Ebute Metta. To be more precise, for the surgical aspects, we as Rotarians are trying to come up with a blood donation drive. Let me quickly remark that this effort is between 911 and 912. So very shortly, therefore, we'll be seeing flyers that are inviting us to come and donate blood that can be used in surgical missions. We need this because no surgery cannot go on without blood. So it's important for us again to contribute and serve humanity. Kindly come forward, donate blood when we are called upon. But apart from that, on the 4th of April, we'll be having the mission in Ikeja here, precisely at POA Event Center. We want to encourage us as Rotarians. First, if you are medically inclined, we want your list to signify which areas you want to come in as volunteers, physicians, nurses, pharmacists, lab workers, optometrists, and all the rest. Even non-medical workers to assist us in several areas like we've done in mission generally. So we therefore expect that you get in touch with us and let us have your names as to how you're going to support us to make this mission a replica of what we did about 2 years ago, when we had the most outstanding medical mission in the history of both Rotary 910 and AMPA itself. As just a quick one before I drop, is that with respect to the medical mission, we are bringing in dental services, which Rotarians have the opportunity of coming in for dental scaling, teeth wash, and minor dental surgeries. We're also bringing in ophthalmology services, eyeglasses, as well as medical counseling and screening for sickle cell anemia, as well as mental health. So it's therefore a very robust medical mission. And I want to request that Rotarians seize the opportunity. Let us register ahead of time if you need any of these services, because I'm going to give Rotarians, definitely as usual, priority in some areas, while the public also takes their slots. So we want to give Rotarians opportunity for dental services, optical services, and every other thing. I think that is about all that I have for now. As information unfolds, we will disseminate them on all our platforms. Thank you so much.
Thank you so very much, sir. As a matter of fact,
thank you so very much, Committee Chair, Past Assistant Governor Dr. Oluyede. That was a very brilliant presentation.
Yeah, I was going to say, sir, that you liaise with the publicity committee. This can be given good publicity. Thank you so very much, sir. We appreciate that. Any other questions for the DG or even for the chairman that have addressed us? DG, the time is 25 minutes past now. I think it would be nice that we are rounding off so that you can get on to other things that you have lined up today. So far, we were 63 on the call, though we are 60 now, which is a good number. So maybe this will be a very good place to round off, and you want to give your last word so that we can move on from here. Over to you, DJ. Yes, my DJ. Your last words.
Thank you very much. Yes, thank you very much. I want to thank you for anchoring this episode, 8th episode of DG Speaks again. Let me acknowledge DGE, Prince Henry Akinyele one more time, and also DGN Bukola Bakari. And I want to quickly thank DGN for that wonderful empowerment program that she conducted earlier in the month. A total of 132 empowered. That was smart. I want to thank you very much. May I once again appreciate IPD, especially for that brief but full marks on the program of skills. Thank you very much for creating more awareness and the advocacy for that. Once again, I hope. Once again, I thank IPDG, Ife, Ejeze, all the way from 9112. Thank you so much for being with us. I think that is still in the spirit of IAPG, ensuring that the DGs, the twin DGs are doing well. We appreciate you. I appreciate all the AGs, past assistant governors, my irresistible presidents, wonderful group. I thank you. I also appreciate all the committee chairs and the core team. Thank you so very much. Every Rotarian in District 9111, I appreciate your contributions to the growth and the success of this pioneer team. On a last note, I want to thank God for giving us all these wonderful achievements that we've had. And we pray that it shall continue to guide us, strengthen us.
Sorry. Hello. Thank you, my DG. Thank you, sir.
Yes, we want to hear your voice. DG.
Thank you so much, my DG. My fellow Rotarian, it's my pleasure. I thank you very much for your support and prayers. We are back from International Assembly, like well prepared for the district team learning seminar coming up this weekend. I thank you very much, sir. So I'll see you. Some of us who will be participating at the seminars on Saturday. I hope to see you early enough on Saturday. I thank you very much, sir. So.
Thank you very much, my DG. I hope it's not going to be all walk and walk. I hope we are going to dance too.
Definitely, sir. The committee are working tirelessly to make it a fun-filled and a worthwhile event. Lots to learn about and, of course, a lot of fun. Thank you very much, sir.
All right, thank you. Wish you a very successful outing. On that note, if there are no other questions or comments, I will bring this 8th episode of DG Speaks to a close. My appreciation once again to everyone. Thank you, moderator John Odebo and the media team.
Thank you very much, our DG, Abibu DG, and thank you to everyone that have joined today. AG Allen, Amuze, PAG Adesina Abiola, Lady Betty, PAG Funke Salau, AG Haruna Moreno, Joy Oni, Ibironke Ogunalaba, Rotarian Henrietta, Rotarian Ayodele Dada, PAG Dr. Hassan. We appreciate everybody to have joined today. AG Kola Jagun, great appreciation to you. G Motafik, Shekone, Imama Ganiat, we appreciate you. Rasak Salau, AG, appreciate you greatly. Rotarian Lagos Northwest, we appreciate you. Dr. Hudirat Adeyemi, great appreciation for joining DG Speaks. Rotarian Adewale, we appreciate you. Our great pioneer district executive secretary, A.J. Olalekan Shomoye, and the rest of the Rotarians who were part of this wonderful edition. We thank you so much. And this is where we'll be drawing the curtain and looking forward to the next edition, the March edition of DG Speaks. Thank you so very much, and bye for now.
Bye. Bye. Bye, everyone.
Bye, everyone.
Good day, everyone. Bye.
AG Alan, I can see you here.
Thank you, sir.
Thank
you so much, my DG.
Yeah. Thanks
Bye,
for
everyone.
joining. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Good afternoon, my PG sir.
Chief of Staff, how are you?
Good afternoon.
How are you?
Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon, my DG, my magical DG.
Good afternoon, my irresistible president.
Thank you, sir.
Thanks for coming. I appreciate you.
Good afternoon, my DG, sir. Well done, sir.
How are you?
I'm good, thank you, sir.
Man with the
We are good,
good
sir.
voice. Good voice.
Thank you.